Good morning, everyone. Lois and I have some friends that are coming over tomorrow to help us assemble some wall shelves. We've been doing a whole bunch of remodeling around here lately with the baby on its way, and as a thank you for their help, I wanted to treat them to a really nice lunch. Lately, I've been having a pretty strong craving for grilled cheese and tomato soup, and the other day we were at Costco and they had a really nice pork shoulder on sale, so I'm thinking let's go ahead and smoke this and do like a smoked pulled pork grilled cheese sandwich with like a smoked tomato soup. I think that would be good. It'd be really cheesy, rich, smoky, and a little tanginess with the tomato soup, so I think that would be a great way to thank them. On that note, let's get cooking. So this pork is about 3.3 kilos. It's definitely gonna feed way more than 4 people. What I'm gonna do is after I smoke it and pull it, I'm just gonna portion them down into small bags and then freeze it and then just use them as a meal prep in the future. I'm using some yellow mustard to help the seasoning stick to the pork, but if you want, you can always use mayo. So I'm gonna keep it simple and season the pork with the Spiceology salt, pepper, and garlic blend. That gives me an opportunity when I freeze it and pull it out for a meal prep. It's a great base for if I wanna change or adjust any of the flavors. And don't be shy when you're seasoning your meat, especially for something of this big, it can handle a lot of seasoning. Now that we have our pork seasoned, we're gonna let this rest for at least 30 minutes so that it gives an opportunity for all that flavor and seasoning to penetrate into the meat, and then we're gonna go ahead and smoke it. Now that our seasoning has had a chance to penetrate into the meat, we're gonna go ahead and smoke it at 250 Fahrenheit until the pork reaches an internal temp of 160. Now that our pork has reached 160 Fahrenheit, I'm gonna transfer it into a foil container, add some apple cider vinegar, wrap it with some foil, and let it cook until it reaches 205 Fahrenheit. For the smoked tomato soup, here I have about 3 pounds of Roma tomatoes with 2 garlic and an onion, sliced everything in half, and I coated everything with olive oil. Then I placed them on a perforated tray. Next I'm gonna throw them in the smoker at 250 Fahrenheit for about 2 hours. Now that our smoked veggies, aromatics, and stock are in the pot, I'm gonna let this come up to a simmer, cover it, let that go for about 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna blend it until it's smooth. Now that our soup has been pureed, I'm gonna go ahead and add it back into a pot, finish it off with some cream, and taste for seasoning. That is really good. Needs a touch more salt, but I'm really happy with the smokiness and the acidity levels on it. I think it's gonna help balance and cut through the richness that the grilled cheese and pulled pork will have. What I like to do with the pork is I will transfer it to a baking sheet, shred it on that, cool it down, put it in the refrigerator. With the braising liquid, I'll put it into a deli cup, put it in the fridge to cool. With all the fat, I like to separate that and actually save it for cooking potatoes in. It adds like a really nice smokiness to it. And then with the remaining braising liquid, I'll turn that into a sauce. Once this has cooled down, I'll transfer it into a container and then store it in the fridge. Can we just pause for a moment to admire this beautiful piece of pork? Like, look how juicy it is. It's glistening. Can't wait to turn this into a grilled cheese sandwich tomorrow. It's gonna be so good. braising liquid has cooled down. As you can tell, the fat has solidified to the top. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna scrape off the fat and transfer it into another container and store it in the fridge. Anytime when I cook up like eggs or hash browns and I want to add some smokiness to it, this works great. So yeah, don't throw this out. Next, I'm just gonna make a very quick and simple barbecue sauce for the pulled pork. I'm gonna add in some ground jalapeno for a little added kick, but if you don't have this, you can add some cayenne. Once all of your ingredients are in the pot, bring it up to a simmer for about 7 to 10 minutes. After that, you're good to go. Picked up some sourdough from our favorite bakery. Got some treats. Let's make a grilled cheese. We're back from the bakery. Got our sourdough. Our friends are coming. Time to get cooking. Once the bread is sliced, what I like to do is take some mayonnaise and spread it on one side of the toast. That side of the toast will be facing on the pan and it will get a really nice golden crust. Oh my gosh. Thanks for joining me in the kitchen today. Hope you enjoyed the recipe. I'll leave it in the captions below. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.